Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Normally I like to talk about lighthearted topics on my channel, but I had to address this story. Now, there's this young lady by the name of Nia Wilson who was stabbed to death on Sunday by a racist white man. She and her sister Latifah Wilson were waiting for the transport at the Oakland BART station, and out of nowhere, this evil white dude came out and stabbed both of the sisters. He slit the throat of Nia Wilson and also stabbed her sister Latifah.
He was an evil white dude? What about he was just an evil dude? Why was he racist, by the way? Are you automatically racist if you kill a black person? I mean, it's kind of interesting to me that they just default and call him a racist. What evidence is there that he's a racist? And I just love people are blowing the story up. We have a white male. He killed a black woman. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it to the exclusion of talking about every other murder which is committed by a black person. And I'm going to be talking to you today about Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway, living a charmed life worth many, many, many millions of dollars. When she's not emoting and singing songs from Les Mis, she's emoting on Twitter. Fucking hell. All right, here's an article I just read. This is all over the place. People are freaking out on this. This is from a website called Upworthy, which is happy stories, beautiful stuff. Look at the categories here. Women of worth. What? Is it only a subset of women that have worth? That's weird. Beauty and beyond. Oh, I thought it was infinity and beyond, but beauty is important to these people. And beauty responsibly. Huh? That's cheesy and weird. And here are the categories: videos, being well, culture, breakthroughs, real life, the conversation. So it's all happy talk. It is so regressive, it makes my skin crawl. Here is the title: In honor of Nia Wilson, somebody that she didn't know at all. Anne Hathaway wrote a fiery Instagram post about white privilege. So she is racially dividing us because a white guy killed a black woman. Let's think of the consequences of this. What are the ramifications? What are you saying? Are you saying that white people endorse this? That this is an act of the white race? Are you saying that this is a trend? Do you think that white men kill black women a lot? Is that what you're saying? Would you like to research that? Anne Hathaway, let me ask you a question. Do you think that when a black guy kills a white woman or rapes a white woman, which happens quite often, is that black privilege? Is the actions of that one black guy representative of all black people? No, it's not. So, okay, I match you. I will find a story of a black guy killing a white woman. O.J. Simpson. How about that? O.J. Simpson. Okay, now it's 1-to-1. Now, do you think you want to play the game of us continuing to go back and forth and counting up the numbers of the times white men killed black women versus black people killing white people? I mean, this is pathetic. Get ready for this. Let's read it. And by the way, this story, it is very unexciting and uneventful. The details of what happened are insignificant. I mean, some dude with a knife, the guy had a long criminal history, he's a total fuck-up, probably drug addict, and he killed a woman. Now, let's review. Murder is illegal. We're all against what he did. He was arrested. He's going to be thrown in jail. End of story. No, the regressives have to find something to inflame racial tension out of this. He was white, she was black. Aha! Remember all that racism back in the day? It's still happening today. Now, they ignore the fact that nobody's in favor of what he did, and they find angles. Like, here's an angle. People are chirping about the fact that he was arrested without a scuffle. He wasn't beaten. He wasn't killed during the arrest. Oh, he also didn't resist arrest. So this is a perfect opportunity for a regressive to say, look, this white guy who killed a black woman, he was arrested peacefully. Whereas here's a time where a black guy resisted arrest and he was taken down and had to be forcibly arrested. And they think that's a comparison. It's insulting to our intelligence. Well, let's briefly read this. It looks like a sob story about Nia Wilson. So you got to get into your emotional frame of mind here. Let's think about this. Nia Wilson had big dreams. Like a lot of teenagers, the 18-year-old loved to rap and sing. Do a lot of teenagers like to rap? That's not normal. You know, teenagers, they're always out there rapping. No. Wilson hoped to become a lawyer and start her own cosmetics brand one day. Oh, what a basic bitch. But unfortunately, those aspirations were tragically put to an end. Boo-hoo. I mean, it's so nauseating. They don't know this woman. This is just fluff. It's just emotional porn. On July 22nd, 2018, when Wilson and her two sisters were stepping out of the Bay Area BART, the BART system in Oakland, California. Oh, she's from the hood in Oakland. She was stabbed to death by a white man. Very, very interesting description. A white man? Was that the operative thing? He was white? Oh, he was also a lunatic. Or he was a homeless guy. You could have said a homeless man. No, a white man. Shit. It's so fucking retarded. Her death caused an uproar across the nation. Why? People die every day. Why? While police have not decided whether or not this was a racially motivated killing, based off nothing, concerns about white supremacy and white privilege have been brought to public attention. How is it white supremacy that, a guy kills a woman, he's arrested, thrown in jail? White supremacy. What the fuck? In her statement offering condolences to Wilson's family, Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf made a note about the tragic and deeply racist history in the United States. From mass protests in Oakland to social media posts, celebrities and ordinary people. Oh, the two different groups, the ordinary people and the celebrities. Okay. What about ordinary celebrities? Where are they? Oh, celebrities and ordinary people alike have been expressing their fears and frustrations with racism. So, this event, which has nothing to do with racism, apparently is evidence that we live in a deeply racist country with a racist history. Somehow history is involved here. So, I'll state the obvious. When a black kills a white, what does that indicate? Is that racist? Is that part of our racist history? Oh, blacks have a history of killing whites. They do it way more often than in reverse, to a comical degree. So whatever case you think you're making against white people, because here's the evidence, a white killed a black, I would love to hear you defend the fact that, 10 times more often, blacks kill whites. So whatever you were just saying about white supremacy, why don't you multiply that by 10 and then say that about black people? You dumb cunt. One of those celebrities to honor Wilson is Anne Hathaway. And now, a beam of light from heaven, let it shine upon her. Ah, Anne Hathaway made a little post. She cares so much. She cares about the 18-year-old blacks getting killed by the whites. As a white celebrity, she's a white celebrity. Wow, I didn't know we were categorizing by that. Who are you, by the way? Poster? Oh, you're an Asian writer? Okay. The Asian writer is talking about a white celebrity. Okay. Oh, sorry, yellow. Yellow writer talking about white celebrity. Good. As a white celebrity, it's valuable for someone with her influence to speak against the violence women of color have to fear every single day. You think that women of color are afraid of white men being violent towards them? Or did you just lump in the violence that black men perpetrate on black women, and then sneakily added this one white guy who committed an act of violence against a black woman, and then said, this is part of the greater trend of black women being attacked? Would you please like to highlight for me, just to be honest about it all, the percentage of time that it's a black man attacking a black woman versus a white man? Could you please just delineate that so that we're all clear? Oh, you're not gonna? Okay. White people, including me, including you, must take into the marrow of our privileged bones the truth that all black people fear for their lives daily in America, and have done so for generations. Again, what percentage of that fear is coming from black people, considering they kill each other 94% of the time? Why are we having to take that truth into the marrow of our privileged bones? Fuck you, Anne Hathaway. Hathaway wrote in a post she uploaded on July 25th, white people do not have equivalents for this fear of violence. Why not? Why? Anne, where do you live? What mansion are you in? And with what security detail? How do you figure white people are not fearful of violence? What a pompous, asinine thing for you to state. Here's the full post. The murder of Nia Wilson. May she rest in the power and peace she was denied here. May she rest in power? Never heard of that. To rest in peace. Rest in power? There's no power when you're dead. Might have peace. Anyway, the murder of Nia Wilson is unspeakable and must not be met with silence. Nice use of caps there, Donald Trump. It's unspeakable, but you're speaking about it. It's unspeakable, but it can't be met with silence? So it doesn't make sense. What do you mean it's unspeakable? Yeah, it's a murder. We're against murder. What do you want to say about it? What do you want to say? Hey, there should be a rule, guys. We need immediate action. You're not allowed to slit people's throats, especially if they're black women. Okay, pass a law. Let's make that bill become a law. My lord, this is just a frenzy of virtue signaling and fuckery. She is not a hashtag. She is a hashtag. And by the way, that's how people meet the shit with non-silence. They hash about it. That's not a verb, is it? They hashtag it for show. She was a black woman, and she was murdered in cold blood by a white man. Oh, this is convenient. Fucking white men. Yeah, well, I'm a white man. Wait a minute. Now I see the logic. Oh my God, I was blind to it. I was fucking so wrapped up on my privilege. Now I understand. I'm a white guy enjoying the cuisine of Buenos Aires and the beautiful cobblestone streets of Palermo, and I was blinded to the fact that I get it now. The guy who stabbed that black woman is a white man. I'm a white man. Oh, fuck. Oh, it makes perfect sense to me now. We're both white men. So I see what you did. You stripped it all away. You know, those other meddlesome details, like he was a murderous psychopath. Aside from that, that's not important. He was a white man. Gotcha. Great job, Anne Hathaway, you fucking Sherlock Holmes. Given those givens. Nice statement. Eloquent. That's why you're not a writer. Given those givens. Robin Givens. Oh, she was attacked by a black guy. Raped by a black guy. Mike Tyson. We must ask our white selves, how decent are we really? Hold on, let me consider that. How decent am I? Let me think here. Okay. What was I doing this week? Woke up, went to the gym, had some food. Yeah, planning on seeing Mission Impossible today. That's okay. But I am a white man during all this, so I gotta factor that in. And then there was a white guy in Oakland who stabbed a woman to death. Okay. How decent does that make me? That doesn't reflect well on me because he's white and I'm white. Okay. Tricky. This is very interesting, Anne. It's very, very interesting. Continue. Not in our intent, but in our actions. Well, my action is to not kill someone. I'm on a fucking incredible streak of not killing people. I'm on record. Everyone knows I took out a homeless guy in 95. That's ancient history. Since then, I haven't done anything. In our lack of actions? Oh, how should we take action, Anne? Anne, is that guy that killed that black woman, is he being celebrated? Are we holding ticker tape parades for him? I heard he's moderating the next Jordan Peterson-Sam Harris debate. Guy's being trumpeted as a hero. What action do you want me to take against a guy who killed someone and was arrested for it and will rightfully be sent to trial, found guilty, and thrown in jail? And the only action that you're taking is you virtue signaling and freaking out and squirming about your white guilt, and by the way, throwing your own effing race under the bus in the process. It doesn't make sense. It's illogical, you millionaire princess bitch. Peace and prayers and justice for Nia. What, do you think there's not going to be justice here? Guy was caught red-handed stabbing a person to death. What do you think's going to happen? The hell is this hysteria? Note, the comments for this post are closed. Oh, right, mic drop. You don't want to hear back from us. Well, guess what, Anne? The comments to my video and this video itself is not closed. It's open for business. We shall not stand by as you are blatantly exhibiting your character flaws while at the same time inflaming racial tension unnecessarily. What a fucking crock of shit. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. What? Okay, thanks. State some other things that didn't need to be stated. Hashtag anti-racist. Oh, anti-racist. Well, thanks for specifying that. Hashtag no excuse. Who is giving excuses? Hashtag say her name. I thought it was unspeakable. Hashtag earn the right to say her name. What? Earn the right? What are you talking? What does that mean? Anne. Anne. Do you realize you have done nothing? How did you earn the right to say her name? You made a tweet, Anne. I know I'm just an ordinary person and not a white celebrity, but you typed in, listen, that is not doing shit. Nia Wilson is dead. The guy that killed her is arrested and will be sent to jail. This has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, anti-racism, say her name. Why don't you say the names of the white people that were killed on the BART the same week, you dumb fuck? Racist bitch. What are their names? And they were killed by blacks. Happens all the time. Motherfuckers. Anyway, that is me venting. That is all legit and true, by the way. That's fucking hideous. And there's a frenzy, an orgy of virtue signaling going on over this. 334,000 likes. I liked it. Honey, what are you doing? I'm on Upworthy, just checking out some stories. I'm earning the right to say her name. What? Are you making dinner tonight? I've had a long day, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, you've had a long day? Yeah, who picked up the kids from soccer practice? That wasn't you. Other people, there's a world outside of you, Frank. Okay, well, if you're done surfing online or whatever, you're going through Instagram, could you make dinner for me? I'm hungry. Sure, honey. Yeah, I'll get right on it. Oh, also the 1950s called. They want their sexism back. Motherfucker. No more blowjobs for him. So yeah, this is fucking hideous. And this comes out every day. Every day this comes out. And somebody has to bash every time these whack-a-moles pop their heads up. This time it's Anne Hathaway. But it's not just her. It's the army of fucking losers that support this. Enough. Goodbye.
Ready or not, here I come. You can hide. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk away. Those who could relate know the world ain't cake. 10 bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet, they 400-pound made. If I could rule the world, everyone would have a gun in the ghetto, of course, and giddy up in on their horse. I kick around drinking moonshine. I pour a sip on the concrete for the deceased, but no, don't weep. Why? 'Cause in the state of sleep, think about the robbery that I did last week. Money in the bag, banker look like a drag. I wanna play with pelicans from here to Baghdad. Come blast, take fast, I think I'm it. My girl pinch my hips to see if I still exist. I think not. I send a letter to my friends. A born again hooligan, only to be king again.
Ready or not, here I come. You can hide.
You can't hide.
Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can hide. Gonna find